One thing that uncertain and changing market conditions have consistently proven is that the automotive industry always adapts. Dealers and OEMs have shown time and time again that they know how to adjust when the market changes. What were you seeing when you decided to write this blog post for Catalyst IQ?
So yes, we have seen some changes as of late. One of the things in the backdrop that's a constant is that prices are still going up. We're hitting new records almost every day. But the more recent dynamic that we're seeing is that in light of profitability concerns and cost increases, is that OEMs and dealers are both pulling back on their aggressiveness with their incentives and discounts. So we wanted to look at that a little deeper in this blog. And we saw some interesting findings. You see here that there were 177 models that in the last 90 days had less aggressive incentives or discounts compared to the prior period. And that's in contrast with 64 models that had more aggressive discounting. So a ratio of almost 3-to-1. But we also saw that from a turn rate perspective, that the change in the last 90 days was exactly the same no matter what happened. It's not to say that incentives or discounts aren't important, but what it does say is that dealers can be less reliant on that to discount their way to a sale these days.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And that might be the biggest takeaway for our dealer audience. I think what you're saying is that consumers are still buying, they're just buying differently. And so what that's done is it's created an opportunity for dealers to become much more intentional in how they market their inventory.
And this blog does cover some specific actions and strategies that dealers can employ in an environment such as the one that we're in right now.
Yeah, and I would encourage anyone who's interested to visit catalystiq.com to read it for themselves. But at a high level, a couple of key principles are mentioned. Placement and precision are what matter most. Visibility is becoming more important than discounts. So there's a need, again, to move away from these one-size-fits-all approaches. Also, dealers should challenge themselves to tell a better story. The competition is happening on value, not just on price. So highlighting features, ownership benefits, reliability, and technology, I think, are crucial. And finally, make sure that we're meeting consumers where they shop. The reality is every shopper's journey is different. So the need to align channels and messaging with consumer behavior while allowing the shopper behavior to guide your marketing strategy has never been more important.
I think what you're saying, Mike, is promote the right vehicles to the right people, telling the right story and in the right places.
That's exactly right.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Rick.
That was good. The only thing